most of you are not different from other people. Most people are not different. They're not unique. If you tell people, if you tell yourself and others that you are different, you're most likely the same as everyone else. Almost by virtue of saying you're different, you're kind of giving weight behind the idea that you're not like that you are like everyone else. Because everyone is thinking it's the snowflake mentality. The snowflake mentality thinking, oh, I'm special, I'm different. Because whatever reason, you don't just say you're different. You have to do things that are different, that prove you're different. You'd be different not as much from you saying I believe, it's from other people saying so. You can be in a good way or a bad way. Are we sharing about how this all works to stir discontent and how it helps with manipulation? First of all, what I mean by stirring discontentment, because you believe you're special, you believe you're different, you believe you're better than other people. If you believe you're better than other people, but aren't getting the fruits that you deserve, you're gonna be angry. You're gonna feel antagonized. You're gonna feel galvanized to fight against those who have the power. Such as saying people who you would believe are below you. Like I'll use the example of women. How people would say that they believe women should be below them, but they will say that socially they're above them. They say that they should be below, but they're actually above. It fights on both axes. It gives you someone to look down upon, but also gives you an enemy to look up at. It does both things at once. It's the same things people like the Germans did. Yes, I know it's a common idea of comparing lots of these ideas to Nazi Germany, but there's also some weight behind it. They said that the Jews were below them, that they should be below, that they're vermin, that they're not people, but that they were above them. They said that they had all the power, that they were ruling the world. They still say it, actually. They still say now the Jews rule the world. That they own all the power, all the big businesses or whatever. And on that note, what good does it do to even point that out? It doesn't really serve. All it serves is extra separation to keep us divided. That's all it does. But there's an idea straight out of Germany. Straight out of the US, actually, because Germany did take they learned a lot from Deep South. That's how they got their caste system, but that's for another day. We're implementing the same strategies of saying. Because also, it makes you believe that they're lazy, that they don't deserve these things. Saying that, oh, women just have it easy. They're living life on easy mode or whatever. Negating, economic statuses for the last, few millennia. That they're forced to be in a submissive light and that people are trying to bring that back. But again, ask why people are saying these things. Why are they saying that this person should be below you? Or they won't necessarily say that they're below, but they'll say that they're lazy, that they have to work less hard, that they're less deserving, that they're not inputting anything good, that they are worthless people that create no value, that they get rich easily, and that they live their lives easily with no great physical and mental capability. Say that by virtue of their birth and their race, they're part of an international conspiracy. Say that all they want is the defeat and annihilation. That is from Goebbels of Germany. Or Hitler, saying that they are whittling the blood of ours. Trump is repeating this rhetoric and saying immigrants are diluting the blood of our nation. People kind of do that with women too. Not as directly with the blood comparison. But you do understand what I'm saying. And you like your son to. If you really look at the news, if you look at the things people are saying and the way people are acting, especially in like very men-centric communities, it is built on these premises a lot. Built on these pro-fascist ideas, these ideas of separation. And yet again, why are they doing these things? Why are they trying to create such separation? They preach that they're trying to create solidarity, but only solidarity between very specific people. That's why they always call it a brotherhood. I've seen so many places where they're just calling it a brotherhood. Also, if you want to be honest, just call it an Aryan brotherhood, because that's what it is. You guys are trying to make an Aryan brotherhood. But it's only solidarity between one group and making an out group. Because if you make an out group, you're going to make it so that you're not going to listen to anyone in that out group. You're only going to listen to people in the in group. And you're going to want to distance yourself as much as you can away from that out group. You'll do things against them to prove your loyalty, even. You create these out groups and these in groups to manipulate people easier. It's like I said, to prove your loyalty. It's to make it so you can do whatever you want, get whatever you want from them. You can get as much money as you can from them. As much support and as much influence as you possibly can. I know it sounds crazy, but once you really learn about the Nazis, you'll realize actually their rhetorics and the teachings still persist today in a lot of different places. It's shocking just how much you see it once you start to learn about it. I always used to think, oh, people calling Trump a Nazi, they're just over exaggerating. They're just throwing that word around. No, it's true. There's a reason his wife said that he had Hitler's speeches next to him in the 90s. I believe I've shown just how damaging these in-group, out-group, anti-solidarity movements are. They preach coming and bringing the people together, but really are just to stir discontentment, to stir anger, to get rich, to get influence, and to get the thing that everyone wants, to get the thing that fuels the world, power. So we need to fight against this. We need to actually realize that we, not just one group, not just men in general need to come together. No, men, women, children, brown people, black people, white people need to come together. It has to be everyone together. Not just separate groups coming together, separating them from the other groups. No, everyone together. To reform the Rainbow Coalition that Fred Hampton, George Jackson, and the Black Panthers fought and died for.